Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is DeFub21, and today we have the Gears of War 4 launch trailer. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos on various trailers, gameplay trailers, and so on, that have been put out of Gears of War 4 and the trailer for Horde Mode 3.0, as they're calling it. I've already made clear my, what's the term to use? Wouldn't call it hostility, indifference. That's the term, indifference to this game. I got 1, 2, and 3. The last game, the one before this one, which I think was a prequel, so in terms of the single player story, I never bothered to buy, didn't really have much interest in it. And from what I've seen of this game, yeah, I mean, obviously be visually prettier than the ones that were designed from the ground up for the Xbox 360, but I haven't really seen anything that in it, or any video or trailers of this game to date, or any gameplay videos of this game to date, that's kind of piqued my interest, that says they're doing anything genuinely really new. So I think, really, considering this is the launch trailer and the game must be out probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. They tend to launch the launch trailers a few weeks before the game actually comes out these days. I assume this is certainly the last big trailer we'll be getting, and the game will be out pretty soon. So this is really kind of their last chance, Microsoft's last chance to convince me that I do in fact want to buy this game. I believe it is I'm not sure if it's cross-platform multiplayer. Like, this game is coming out not just on Xbox One but PC as well, Windows 10. So I'm not sure if you can play multiplayer PC versus Xbox One or not, but it is a cross-platform game. And I believe if you buy this in digital form on the Xbox One, you get it for free on PC as well. I wonder if it works the other way around as well. I'm not sure if that's the case, considering the fact that I've got a GTX 970 in my PC, and I've got a more powerful processor and more memory. It'd probably look better running on PC than it would on Xbox One. I'm not sure. Again, I currently don't have any plans to buy it, but you never know. Anyway, so I could natter on, but I don't want to be doing that. So without further ado, let's have a look at this trailer, and then I'll let you know what I think afterwards.
Rated M for mature.
25 years after our world was ripped apart from the inside, we had peace. But then, those we loved were taken.
Mom!
And everything changed. A storm is coming, and my son is walking right into it.
So close, no matter how
You kept our armor.
much more from the heart.
If we don't stop these things, everyone within 1,000 miles dies.
And nothing else matters.
Get the Ultimate Edition and play 4 days early.
Well, what do I think? Typical Gears of War trailer using, a licensed music track of a somewhat well-known and or popular song, if not recently, then certainly in the last kind of 20 odd years or so. I can't, the name of the song off the top of my head, I can't remember, but it's familiar enough to the ear, even if it hasn't been sung by anyone I recognise. In terms of the robots look cool, you know, and you know, it looks visually, it's obviously a lot better looking, but it doesn't, you know, is it just the same thing over again? More, you know, cover shooting and, you know, where's the new stuff? I mean, being able to pilot giant robot things seems cool enough, but there've always been, you know, in the Gears of War games, kind of almost like on rails type sections where you're controlling a big vehicle or a gun in a big vehicle and stuff. So that's, if it is kind of just purely an on rails or close to it type thing, that's nothing really new for the series. Apart from that, there's one interesting thing in the trailer. I'll put an image up of it at the end of this video, or one of the quick image of one of the. There's a few seconds in the video and in the trailer that clearly shows we're on this. The bad guys in the first 4 games, the Locust, are supposed to be dead, extinct after the events of the 3rd game. Spoiler warning for anyone who hasn't finished the 3rd game, or anyone who didn't know. But so they're supposed to be extinct, and they're these new bad guys that, again, one of the things that's put me off the game since the beginning is the new bad guys look suspiciously like the old bad guys in terms of their behavior, not like their exact, you know, aesthetics, then certainly their physical shape, or certainly the rank and file guys and the way they behave and stuff. But there does appear to be in this video a very kind of second or two what appears to be an actual live breathing locust. I'll stick an image of it, or of it, at the end of this video. So that might have interesting story implications. But apart from that, there's nothing really, nothing to my mind that's really exciting, nothing to my mind that's, you know, that'll make me want to go out and get it. You know, I mean, I would have gotten the first 3 Gears of War games pretty much at launch, but the combination of, you know, the fact that it seems to be more of the same, you know, again, and they certainly, you know, if there is any genuinely new stuff in it, either from a multiplayer standpoint or from a single player standpoint, they've done a very bad job of communicating it. I mean, I watched the last 2 Microsoft E3 press conferences where the game was shown off. I've looked at videos of it online, trailers of it online. It just looks like a prettier version of more of the same, and as I said previously, that's just not enough to get me really excited. And again, if I'm talking about buying it here in the Emerald Isle, you're talking 75 quid for effectively the prettier version of what I've played already in 3 previous games. And for yours truly, that is just not enough, I'm afraid. That's pretty much it, really. Can't think of anything more to say on that. Let me know what you think in the comments if you're planning on buying this game. If you have an Xbox One, let me know. If you're going to buy it, or planning on buying it for your Windows 10 PC, let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to hear your views. And if you, whether you agree or disagree with me, if you like this video, please like it. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. This is Defub21. Sadly, not any more excited or interested in Gears of War 4. Signing off. Toodaloo.